Homework 1. For this homework, students will get practice with input and output using cout and cin, creating variables, creating arithmetic math expressions, creating a unit test using value return functions. Again, this is simply an introduction to get students familiar with writing code in header files, CPP files, create a test case, and finally using the newly created code in main. This problem asks students to create one function that multiplies two numbers. You must have configured and installed Visual Studio Code on your computer. That is assignment 1, which is create a GitHub account. All students should have a GitHub account. Implementation, first thing you need to do is create a new branch. You create homework-01-data types branch. In GitHub, you have to go to your GitHub homepage. If you follow this link, it'll take you to nowhere, but you have to go to the homepage. So open browser, go to GitHub. If you're not logged in, go ahead and log in. Select your semester, in this case fall 2021. Make sure you are on your home page. And make sure that you find this icon right here where you see master and create a new branch. HW01 data types is the name of the new branch. Down here, select branches and make sure that you see create branch HW-01-data types from master. It has to say from master. Once you verify, click one time. That creates the new branch on your GitHub account. Back in Visual Studio Code, make sure that you select master right here. If it's not selected, click one time, select master, find the source control icon, click on it one time, make sure you see this screen right here, click on the three dots, select pull. After you do that, we click on master on the bottom left again. We select HW01 data types. Now we are working with the HW01 data types branch that we've just created. We go back to the assignment. We've just gone through these steps right here. Now it's time to write some code. You go to src homework 01 data types in Visual Studio Code. So click on explore or click on CMake. If you click on CMake, you can make changes and run your program. So you click on homeworks. If you don't see 01 here, that's fine. It'll be out here as HW01 library. Click on library. Click on data types.h. Right here is where you write your prototype. I have an example for you as a guide. We'll go back to the assignment. You need to create a function that returns an integer. Name the function multiply numbers. It will have one integer parameter named num1. Write this code in the header file. After you write the code, which has to look something like this, but with only one parameter. This one has two parameters. Jump over to datatypes.cpp. I've already included the data types include for you. Down here on line 10 is where you write code for your function. It'll be Similar to this, remember only one parameter. Go back to the assignment. So I've covered this piece right here. What will the function code be? Well, you write some code where you create one integer variable named num2. You will assign it the value 5. You will multiply num1 and num2 and return their product. That's what the function will do. You have to write a test case for your function. You can find the test file in the folder test homework 01 data types. Go back to Visual Studio Code, test homework data types, open 01 data types, test CPP. Data types is included for you. There is an example for you to follow. You will create your test case down here. Follow this as a guideline. To run your test case, right click, run in terminal. You should see the output here at the bottom of the screen. After your test case is successful, go back to SRC, find HW01 library, open main.cpp, write the include statements to include data types.h, write namespace using statement for cout, call multiply numbers with 10 and 10 parameter values, and display the function result. Let me verify that in the homework. Well, since if you follow these instructions, that will be fine, but I would prefer that you follow the instructions on the assignment right here. So you create one int variable named num, use the cin object or capture input to capture a number from the keyboard, assign the number to num, create an int variable named result, call the multiply numbers with num as its parameter, so the multiply numbers function you created previously, assign the return value of the function multiply numbers to a result variable. If you've not created the result variable, please create it. Display the result variable to screen. Create another int variable named num1, assign it the value 4, call the multiply numbers with num1 as its parameter, assign its return value to the result variable, and display the result variable to screen. If you have questions about the instructions, please post your questions to the discussion board. I usually wait around 24 hours before I provide guidelines. I prefer that students assist each other first before I help students. After all your code successfully works, click on source control icon. You will see changes here for files you've made changes to. Click on the plus sign. This makes the files ready to send to a commit. Type a meaningful comment here. Homework 1 with test cases is good enough. After you do that, click on commit. After you click commit, click on push. After you push, they would have been sent to the GitHub cloud. As always, make sure that you're working on the HW01 data types branch. Once you do that, submit your assignment to Blackboard. Make sure that you include your GitHub username in the comment section for the Blackboard assignment.